This is the Superhind. This is a helicopter that a lot of players have been waiting for a long time, and it came into the game recently in the last year or so, year and a half. And it's a helicopter that I was kind of expecting and wanted to see in the game. My original thoughts were this was going to be a premium helicopter, a special pack, or an event vehicle, but luckily for everybody, this came out as a squadron vehicle, so it's free to play. Everybody gets a chance to play it. There's no price tag attached to it. So is it worth the wait? Short answer, no. And why is that? Superhind is basically an upgraded version of the Hind. So if we look at the Hind itself, this is what it's the copy of. And my personal experience with the Hinds is not very good. I don't like the Hinds. They are cool helicopters, they look really nice. They're an iconic helicopter, but for War Thunder, as a helicopter player, it's not very good, at least for me. I find that this helicopter is very large. It has a good engine, but it doesn't respond to in-game situations as good as I would like it to. It's a little bit heavy, slow, and takes extra maneuverability. It takes extra time to put it in the right position before you can fire a missile and do your job. So that's kind of the reason why I don't like the Hinds, but the Superhind is obviously an upgraded version of that. What we have is this 20mm cannon that's attached at the front. I mean, look at this design. This is so cool. The way that the South African army kind of modified it to make it look like that, that's pretty awesome. I really like the Superhind visually compared to the original Hind. It's much more meaner looking, and this gun is actually very useful. It's probably its most key feature that makes this helicopter much better than the Hind, because the Hind itself does not have a 360 swiveling gun, right? It's only attached, in this case with the P version, Me-24P. It has a gun that's attached to the side and it's stationary, so you cannot move it around. It's stuck like a tank destroyer. You have to move the entire body in order to use this gun. The V version has a gun that's attached to the front, but it's such a small caliber gun that you basically have no gun. So the P version is the better helicopter between them. But with the Superhind, you now have an actually a useful gun that's attached to the nose, and it can move around in every direction. It is a 20mm cannon, which is pretty good. It's pretty good at any BR. You can take a 20mm cannon to the top tier at 13.0 and you'll be still okay. So it's a really good gun to have in the game. Besides that, what does the Superhind offer? So it's an upgraded version of the Hind, so it's not the same BR. One is the gun, the second part is the missile. The missiles are different. Plus you get the night vision modification, which comes at the rank 4 at the very bottom. It comes with an IRCM, which is nice. Just less things to worry about when you're fighting heat-seeking missiles that somebody might fire at you. But the problem I find is that it doesn't have countermeasures working automatically. You have to manually activate countermeasures. So if a missile is approaching it, for some reason it didn't activate for me. I'm not sure if that was if that's intentional, or if maybe it didn't respond to the right missile approaching you. But as you will see in the gameplay, there is a situation where a missile comes at me. I have my countermeasures, but nothing happens. They never activate, and I get hit and I get destroyed. So that's kind of an unfortunate part. So as far as the missiles go, the Superhind is equipped with Ingwe missile, which is right here, we can take a look and see that it has 342 meters a second speed, 1,000 millimeters of penetration, and compare that to the Russian Sturm missile, which is 550 meters a second. The penetration is smaller, almost double the amount, less than the Superhind, but the speed is the difference. So this one, Ingwe, has really good penetration values. Speed is not the greatest. In fact, I would say this is the reason why this helicopter is not worth it. It's not worth the time. It's not worth playing it if you have other options, because of this missile. This missile is just too slow. For you to effectively engage a target on the ground, it takes way too long. The missile is just floating in the air, and it's very frustrating to see because it takes forever for that missile to travel and hit the target. So that is the biggest negative about the Superhind, is the missiles. You get 8 of them. You also have a choice of 2 more rocket pods. In this case, I'm using these high explosive rockets, which are S-24s right here. 25 kilograms of TNT, which is pretty high. If you can hit a stationary target with that, they will likely be destroyed. So, but I never really got to use them in the game. I've used them in ground assault and they work really well. But in the real game, if you're 3 kilometers away, it's just very hard to use. So it's probably better just to bring regular rockets like S8s and these guys right here, S8s, and just use those instead. But anyway, so you get 8 missiles on both wings, so 4 and 4. Good amount. The amount of missiles is okay, but it's the missile itself that's the downside. Very slow. I just want to compare the Superhind to the Hind in terms of the engine. Let's take a quick look here. We got 2100 horsepower, 210 thrust, and let's compare that to the Russian one, 2100, 210. So it's exactly the same. Exactly the same machine. It's the exact same helicopter. The only difference is you have a 20 millimeter cannon. You've got some additional upgrades such as night vision, which is nice, but it doesn't make this helicopter anything better than the regular 9.7 Mi-24. So if you really like Mi-24s, if you really like those helicopters, then this was going to be a good helicopter for you, because this is an upgrade version of that. The only problem is that you're going to be facing 10.3s and above. So if you're happy with that, then you will enjoy this heli. Personally, it is not my type of helicopter. I don't like it in the game too much. I don't play it much. And I just wanted to check out Superhind because it's such a unique looking helicopter on its own, and it's a South African modification of it. So I wanted to check it out. I wanted to play around with this and see exactly how it will perform, but my expectations were not met. In fact, I would say it was exactly like playing the Hind with slight modification improvements. Let's go and take a look and see how this thing performs in the game. There should be a direct hit. No luck there. Okay, he's going the way. like there's a fight going on. Nice, I got an assist. I just wanted to get involved. A side shot. That's perfect. That's as good as you can expect it. I got him. Nice. We have a Tunguska here, but he doesn't have a radar up, so that's good for me. Okay, the radar is up. Excellent. Okay. I see the SPA. And I think he sees me as well because he's pulling away into hiding. Looks like I have another target here available though. He's going back as well. Okay, the Roland is now on my case. He knows where I am and he's going to track me down, so I better reposition myself. Okay, we have a helicopter behind the hill. I'm gonna go right after him. Hopefully he won't see me. He won't expect me approaching him. And at close ranges I should be able to take him out pretty fast. There he is. Critical. Severe. Yeah, he's not expecting this attack at all. Nice. See if we can pick up somebody over here from this this angle. Aha. We have a Merkava. Seems to be stationary, which is good for me. Perfect shot. Okay, game over. Nice. Okay, just stay there now. Don't move. I should be able to get him. Nope. Yeah, the Superhind is very slow in turning, which for One Thunder is not very effective. It doesn't work really very well. I'm trying to change your position and get back into looking the way you want on time. I have a couple of targets here. Let's see if I can pick up one of them. Whoever is doing the scouting is doing a good job. Nice. Stingray. Okay, we have something here. T-72, okay. Okay, we got a couple of kills. Thanks to scouting. Okay, one more guy here. Looks like Vidar. The missile is so slow, it takes forever for it to travel the distance. Okay, we have somebody over here. I'm gonna give him a support. Okay, he's dead. there's Vidar again. I seem to have a good angle on him, so I should be able to get him. Just gonna pull to the left so I can get a better look. Got him. And I'm dead. There he is. I was waiting for him to show up. If there's one thing this helicopter has going for it, it's the gun. Very useful. It's probably one of the best guns at this BR. It's pretty good. I only have armor-piercing rounds, so it's not as effective as it could be against air targets, but it's still effective. And of course, having a tracker is very key for helicopters at this BR range to be effective against air enemies. Just like this, if you are able to track them, then you're pretty much guaranteed to get them if they get close enough. This is a little too far, but I have to just keep an eye on him. I see another guy flying above the air battlefield, so okay, here he comes. I can't get him locked. Finally. But he's too far from me. Oh, he's going high. I think he's going for me. Yes, he is. Okay, he got shot down. And he took a nosedive into the ground. That's how we like it. Now I can get back to doing my work. Something's behind this train car. I just see a silhouette in the back. Taking a guess shot. Okay, that didn't work. I thought I had something there, but I didn't. Okay, 10-second travel time. I don't know where he is. There he is. That will do. Okay, I think I see something. Okay, just stay there now. Don't move. Stay where you are. Okay, got the hit. Good shot. Yeah, for some reason my countermeasures don't really work. They never activate on their own. You kind of have to do them manually, which is bad. Because you kind of forget. Okay, 2S38, that's not bad. That's a good pick. Okay, I see somebody behind the woods here. As long as he stays in place, I should be able to get him. Ah, he's dead. Okay, somebody's trying to get me. Tunguska. Okay, I better relocate. Okay, I see somebody over there. Missile out. Okay. Direct hit. Nice. Okay, another target. Okay, stay alive, don't die yet. Still traveling? I don't know where my missile went. There he is. He showed up right as my missile was about to hit the ground. Okay, good shot. Okay, somebody's hunting me down. I don't know where they are. I can't really do much, so I'm just gonna fire off a couple of shots with the hopes I hit something. I didn't. But this is a very difficult map to play. It's very hard to really do anything with helicopters on this map because everything is flat. Every SPA can see you behind the trees and you can't. And with the missiles like this, you're just really... you're not up to the task to really face them. So getting any kind of kills on this map is already an achievement of its own. I've done more than I typically would. Oh. To S38, of course. This is another example of how awful these missiles are in terms of speed. It just takes way too long. So here's a 4-kilometer range that's what, 15 seconds long? Okay, landed that shot. There goes the smoke. This guy's gonna pull in right behind the track. Okay, I see this guy, so I'm gonna go for him. Okay, he's on the move. Okay, bad timing. He started moving, so my missile just could not do anything. Too slow, and it did not redirect itself very well. Okay, here goes another one. 10-second travel time. I can't really lock this guy. Okay. You see how the missile didn't go where I wanted it to go? This one should go. I don't know what happened there. Finally. It took like what, 4 missiles to get that guy? Maybe more? Here's another guy hiding in the... on the low ground. I'm just pulling it to the left so that he doesn't recognize that I'm about to shoot him. Oh, bounced. Nice one. Just having a really hard time hitting targets, and the missiles are just way too slow. They take too long to travel. Where's the target? I just saw him. Still 7 seconds away. I think I lost him. I got one left. One more missile left. Look at all these juicy targets. Let's see if I can get one of them. Oh, stop, stop, stop. That's a perfect example of how bad these missiles are. You can't do anything with the speed at these distances. Any closer and you're going to be an easy target even for a tank. So you're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place when it comes to missiles with this kind of speed. And we're done. Our team is done. So that's Superhind gameplay and a review of this beautiful helicopter. It looks amazing, I gotta say. That the way that this helicopter looks is absolutely fantastic. I really like it. And this video was kind of a long delay because it took a little bit of time to get some decent footage, to get some games done. But as my previous teasers were released, I wanted to finally put this out there, so I complete this journey. There's going to be one more teaser coming out in a couple of days after I post this video, so stay tuned for that. And that's the review of the Superhind. I may bring this out in the future again, because it's part of my Temp 3 lineup for Britain. But the helicopter itself is, I would say, average. It's a mediocre helicopter. There's worse helicopters out there than this, of course, but in terms of performance, it's just average, unfortunately. But it is a good-looking heli. Anyways, that's Superhind for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for clicking. Thanks for liking and commenting. And I will see you in the next video with a new helicopter. Have a good night. Cheers.